Peace and blessings, family. Welcome back to our channel. Sister Tara here, and in this video today I just want to kind of briefly speak about our homeschooling curriculum, what we have used in the past versus where we are now with it, how we started versus how we are now. Very quickly though, I wanted to just express that, in our homeschooling journey, I definitely had looked online. I watched YouTube videos, used the internet, checked out a few other sisters who had been doing it before me and, have a lot more experience. And they definitely had helped me to get started and giving me ideas and some helpful tips and tools. But, what may work for someone else may not work for you and your child, and what may work for you may not work for someone else. So I learned that we found what worked for us in our household, in my husband's household, and what was fitting for our child and her needs. So just wanted to say that, in your homeschooling journey, what may work for somebody else may not work for you. And that's okay. We put together what works for the child, the teacher, and overall the household. So, but some of you may know this is my third year homeschooling. We have transitioned from South Florida to the state of Missouri. So things have changed as far as requirements in homeschooling. The state of Missouri is what some may call a homeschooling state. So there are no real requirements, just that you kind of keep a log of how many hours. There are a certain amount of hours that you should spend teaching core subjects like math, reading, science, things like that. So, but there are no real requirements other than keeping a log, which I had practiced doing since I started. Whereas in the state of Florida, I still have the luxury to create my own curriculum, but they require that your child take the state exam or take an annual evaluation, which is like a one-on-one test with a certified homeschool teacher, which that was the option that we took with our daughter. And of course, she did wonderful. And our first and second year, we ordered a lot of these Spectrum workbooks. Now these workbooks, they have worksheets of language arts, reading, math, word problems, writing, science, geography. We ordered the whole set for her grade level for last year and the year before. And I love these books. They were an excellent tool. Really great worksheets. And the answers are in the back, so it, helps the parents guide the child, as well as the internet. The internet has been such a excellent tool in our journey of homeschooling. So, but this, I really enjoyed working with Spectrum. We ordered these from a website called christianbooks.com. They were a little bit on the expensive side on that website. And then I think the second year, my husband ordered the set off of Amazon, although I'm not quite sure, but I know that they were a little bit, I think for the sets, we spent maybe like $100. But Spectrum was what we had used, as well as a lot of free printable worksheets, YouTube, the library. Something that we are big on is Bible study as well. So another website that I used as far as Bible studies with our daughter is Bible Pathway Adventures, and they have a lot of free printable worksheets. But as you can see, you could do, this is speaking about the clean and unclean foods to eat. They have matching. They have crosswords, which our daughter loves that. She loves crosswords, and even coloring sheets. So BiblePathwayAdventures.com. I'll post a link to that website because I think it is an excellent website when incorporating Bible studies into your homeschool curriculum. I think it's a great website. And like I said, you can find the free printable worksheets. They also have things for sale. Like my husband did go and buy her 2 books from that same website, Learning Hebrew, which is no easy task, but we are learning. It's not an easy language to learn as far as reading and writing it. But, you know, in time, all praises, we will, Yah willing, we will get it. So we also did do flashcards with the scripture. So we will say the scripture and then she will guess the book and verse. This is also helpful for us. This is like a family activity, you know, that we like to do during our Shabbat, during our rest day, our weekly rest day. So I do like Bible activities with her like that, or we'll read some of the women's stories in the Bible, but her father will lead us in our weekly Bible study on the Shabbat. So we started off doing all those subjects, and in the state of Florida, you know, the requirement to get past a grade level, like the main subject was math and reading. So the next year, that's what we mainly focused on. Even though we went back and got, you know, the selection of, or the collection of the Spectrum workbooks, we still stuck to math and reading. So this year, we opted out of getting any of those workbooks. Instead, we went to thrift store finds, found some math books. The internet is my main tool right now in printable worksheets, in YouTube videos. The library is also our main tool. We spend a lot of time at the library. She loves to read. She loves to spend time at the library. It's her favorite place. As well as learning things like life skills, you know. She's learning how to crochet. She makes jewelry, as well as, you know, her chores around the house, learning how to cook, learning how to do laundry. And with the transition of going to the homestead, she's also reading books on composting, building up the soil, learning about fruit trees and vegetables and growing. So that's something that we all do together as a family, and something that her father definitely wants her to learn with our transition. So we definitely taken it a different route this year because we haven't, you know, hammering all these different subjects. We're sticking to the basics, math, reading, writing. We do current events. You know, we definitely want her to know what's going on right now and to give reports, whether they're oral, verbal, or written reports. I look up vocabulary. We do spelling words in a sense. But those core subjects, as well as Bible study, that is our main homeschooling curriculum this year. She is older now, so you know, she's does a lot of self-learning, and I'll just kind of go back and look over her work or check it out. If she's having any issues, I'll tell her to, you know, just let me know, because I do have the twins that's running around who are also learning, you know, basic ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, colors, and learning sign language as well. So yes, and actually this book, ABC Baby Signs, this one has been helping me teach them with their signs. And of course, you know, there's tons of videos on YouTube with the ABCs and all those nursery songs that do kind of get annoying, but they're helpful. The Dollar Tree has always been great as far as visual boards, Like, well, this wasn't from the Dollar Tree, but we have the state, the United States of America map, which I got from the Dollar Tree. It's something that we have, you know, been teaching her, making sure that she knows her states and her routes to get to and from, you know, passageways and things like that, and major lakes and rivers and oceans. She also has been playing the guitar for the past 2 years, so we keep her on that. And she is learning the bow and arrow as well, which it's a slow process, but we'll get there. And, you know, prayerfully in the future, we will share some of those videos of her shooting her bow and arrow. But yeah, you know what, like I said, you know, what may work for someone else may not work for you. You really want to put together something that is collectively working for that particular household, that husband's household, and the way that he wants things done, you know. So and for your child's needs, you know, so one child may be really well in math, and the other one, another child might be slow in math, but they might be excellent in geography, or, you know. So you really just want to find what works for you. You know, I encourage you to find something that works for you. But, you know, it's not bad to seek advice and tips from other homeschooling mothers, because they do. There's a lot of women out there who have been doing this longer than I have, and they have excellent ideas and have been helpful in my journey. But the internet is one of my main tools with our lessons this year, and our math and our reading. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. And sisters, mothers, women, if you would like to share some of your comments below on your homeschooling journey, or if you have any questions that you would like to know about, more about ours, please comment below. All praises to the Most High. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Until the next video, shalom, peace, and blessings.